back another year to give you another of the greatest tournament series.
That's right.
Of all time.
So, I want to ask you something that's not about this match. Maybe I'll just ask you after. I'll ask you after. You're saying Maybe's a killer.
Maybe's a killer.
Maybe the Peach.
I've not heard of Mr. Muscles, but so far he's got some movement.
Maybe for a second just reminded me of Jay Fox. You remember Jay Fox? Because he's a white guy playing Peach
now
from New Jersey.
Now that's a name I have not heard in a long time.
White guy playing Peach from New Jersey. There's just not many of them, I think. Jay Fox.
Listening to 303.
He did used to play Fox, though. But then he quit. I wonder if he's watched Melee in, like, the last 12 years. Last I heard of him was 2008, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Worth.
That was a cool trade. Canceled his needle right before getting it out. Okay.
Is that death?
No.
What do you do in that? I guess you slap in that situation.
I feel like at that percent you would want to slap, and then higher up you want to do up air.
Like now. I would have up aired that. I think it would have hit.
I feel like around these percents it's a little tough, like frame tight.
But it seems like forward air is more guaranteed.
Yeah. Forward air will be free every time. Oh.
You know about the hit stun port priority stuff, right? That's so broken.
With throws? Yeah.
You get more hit stun the later at port you are?
Yeah, you get one.
I wonder if this Sheik player picked port 4 so that they could get down throw conversions.
It actually is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
For Sheik in particular.
No, it's either guaranteed or not, you know.
Yeah. Certain combos.
It's either true combo or not. Was that a good idea? Yeah, it looks like based on forward throw it was. I would not have forward thrown for that exact reason.
Right.
Try to keep him to Zelda.
The trade-off to port 4, though, is that if they grab on the same frame or grab ledge on the same frame, player 1 will win. But that obviously happens a lot less than throwing. A
lot less.
So that's why people prefer the port 4.
I preferred 1 because I thought it was better, because we didn't even talk about the... I thought it was only the tiebreaker thing.
Oh.
Green's actually my favorite color. That's the one that I really should have picked if I didn't know about port priority. And then I probably would have won more tournaments because down throw knee would have worked.
You had a dashback controller. You had port 4.
I would have been a legend.
You would have had everything. I killed Mufasa 7 would have been out.
I'm already a legend. What do I have to
Yeah, but you can't dash back anymore.
That's true. There's certain times when I can, but...
Yeah, it's when you're playing a hacked version of the game.
Not in vanilla Melee. Oh!
Oh, wow. Mr. Muscles went for that spacing. Oh,
that is the worst thing that's ever happened to Mr. Muscles in his entire career.
It is. He got destroyed by a 1 in 3 chance. If either of the other instruments came out, there was no chance of him dying.
That was actually... Peach just like kind of... Tiger Woods' mind is blown. She's just like...
4.
All right, yeah.
So didn't I tell you? What did I tell you about Maybe?
Look.
He's crazy.
The sands...
he just wave dash off. Turnip throw up.
All right, well, I think Mr. Muscles is not going to go home and cry in the corner just because of that forward air with Zelda.
Yeah, you always feel good getting a kick in. This is doable. Man, that's a commentary. Yeah. I was gonna say she can make a comeback on Peach. The grab combos are such a, big part of what Sheik's gonna be going for.
Yeah.
Such guaranteed stuff. That combo is doable, but yeah.
Not after you get golf clubbed.
No.
Out of this world.
They had an even first stock-ish, and then maybe it's like, okay, downloaded. Sheik style number 15.5.
I can't believe that the golf club came out, dude. My mind's blown.
I feel like I've seen MacD go for that. He just doesn't get as lucky. Although we only have a 1 sample size for Maybe.
True. But then even after that, it was
actually, that's not true, because earlier he used it and he got the one that sent him up and he comboed it. So for every different purpose, he's getting what he wants. Arduino. Yeah, there's an Arduino going on. Ooh. Getting hit by Sheik's Shino stall is kind of one of those things that should never happen, in my opinion.
Yep.
But it'll happen sometimes.
It will happen. And you're mad at yourself every time. Yeah. That shouldn't happen.
Dude, it does like 13%, and it combos.
So annoying.
It's like getting hit by a Fox's Tuppy.
You don't want to get hit by that. Not a great edge guard, but whatever.
He's going to seal it out. Wow. See, he knows the colors.
Definitely knows the colors. What is he doing? Did you see that? He's doing like a no impact land from double jump cancel thing.
That's pretty cool. And when Peach comes in on your shield with that float cancel forward air, it's like some Street Fighter 2 type situation. No matter what you do, you're screwed.
Yeah, you just can't let her in the first place, right?
Yep. Well, yeah, I guess buffer roll away, but if you get caught doing that too many times, she'll reach.
Yeah. I get red all the time.
Yeah. Grab. Nice. That's a good way to shoot your needles, is by going above the platform and sending them straight down. Because once you go for a platform, people are going to try to chase you, so kind of like a bait.
The bait.
Shout outs to Reno. They used to call this Reno Fields back in the day.
They did. I was a part of that crew. Reno is always really hard to beat. I think that I was really good versus Sheik, but man, it was never easy. Reno Vans played Sheik against me.
Wow, it's pretty important he did not die as Zelda there. He would have had to, or he still has to, that's bad.
Yeah.
He should have transformed when he was up in the ceiling there.
I think that Mr. Muscles actually likes playing as Zelda.
Wait, is he switching the matchup? I think. Oh.
No, I don't think totally. I think he's going to change when it feels really safe. But I think that this guy actually likes.
I've seen 3 opportunities he could have changed, and he's sticking it out. So he might be going for it. This is Ice did this once. Okay, there we go. No, he should have originally transformed when he didn't die from up air.
Yeah.
Because once
wow, that was a sick application of that tech that looked like it was just a celebration between stocks.
No impacts.
That was so fast.
Oh, wow. Floating straight at him with down air into Nair.
I don't think that he thought he was going to get hit.
Yeah, no. Because what Peach floats at you with down air and then spams the Nair out of it. That's pretty sick. Oh, missed the grab.
Mr. Muscle's getting outplayed.
This is just like last game. Yeah, he had a decent first stock and then maybe kind of just downloaded.
Wow.
Okay, it should be.
Can't miss that many times for sure. Mr. Muscles knows.
The more I look at it, I'm not positive it's guaranteed, but it has to be guaranteed.
Mr. Muscles knows. He shook his head. He just knows. He's thinking to himself, why is this not UCF? I hit this every time in practice.
Ooh.
See me on net play, maybe.
I'm hitting D-pad left and right on net play.
Oh.
This is that tough situation where Peach is so low, almost any hit will get a crouch cancel down smash, so Muscles has to space forward there so delicately. Yeah.
But it looks like Mayb is playing a little bit, you know, with his food, kind of like saying.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's like, I've already kind of. He feels like he's already won the set, so he's kind of going in a little too much.
And he is also just showing that he was going to crouch cancel everything way too obviously. So it's like if he was a little sneaky about it, like respecting Mr. Muscles at all, maybe he catches him slipping. But when you're super obvious about it, people don't just fall into it.
Right.
So a small opening for Mr. Muscles.
He has a needle stock too. He could get 20% and he wasted.
Yeah, he threw it.
I would go for an aerial there. You're not going to catch Peach on the ground too often.
Went in a little bit too hard right there. Oh, tournament winner, no punish, but still in a bad situation.
Good up air. That saved his life right there. And he gets the grab.
Waited. That was a big mistake.
He messed his movement up.
That was a sick up B, but I think it's over.
Okay, back to Zelda. He's got a good Zelda. Is he going to switch back? No.
That was questionable.
He's almost kill percent. I think he's in kill percent now.
He's just, dude, Mr. Muscles went a little too hard with Zelda. Needed to keep his space a little bit more. And clutch.